And the Canes will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
Trying to set up the screen. Turning on the Jets. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. People miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Looking to pass. It's Jarvis. He's got an open man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Now improvising. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you could tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard it.
Another. Completion on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Miami's offense will get the ball for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find...
Oh, a lot of space. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give to the back. And the ball squirted out. He picks it up, still on his feet. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's back. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying play action. Got it in the middle. It's Balvin. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from... 23. At the end of that season, after winning the Orange Bowl, a lot of people thought Carson Beck would end up being the first pick of the NFL draft. 2024 was a bit more up and down. They need him to play well each and every week. He's playing, remember, behind Cam Ward. He's got a very, very big shoes to fill, but no doubt he is the key for Miami's success.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Tyson.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
Trying to convert this 2nd and short. It's complete to the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the 1st. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Jarvis. Might be looking to run. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Moore.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
On the play. Brings up second.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. That 1st quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Tyson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. To the air, it's Jarvis. Dumps it off in the flats.
Well, the defense knows that they're going to have to go horizontal sideline to stop this offense. Nice job rallying to the running back who catches that swing pass out on the perimeter.
He's in for the touchdown. An impressive, long, methodical,
matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession.
Like jellyfish fields.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Hurricanes in the hurry-up. You get a guy who can do that on the outside and is sort of in the DNA of Miami's program.
Yeah, just speed. Those are guys that put fear in you. Those are the track stars. The Sunshine State produces so many of them. Those guys can absolutely fly.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Daniels. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Bauman. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Hurricanes are flying down the field. To the air, it's back. Fires to the big fella. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Caught over the middle. It's Bauman. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Miami! He got some room. It was over.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
Last couple weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball in different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
A couple of first downs on this drive has given them some breathing room. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 37. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability. put him in the backfield to make these plays.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have it.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. Finding an escape route. Kept it and he's past the marker. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside, man-to-man. Nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like the quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. It's first down from the 11. Looking downfield, it's Jarvis. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to...
The hands, the feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll step out of bounds at his own 13-yard line, and that will not go down on the teach tape for kick returns. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Daniels. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. Tackle is made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Fletcher. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to throw on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more. On the board before the break. And the Canes will snap it on first and 10. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to throw for it. With the catch, it's Fletcher. And the Canes get it past the sticks.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Pulls it in, it's Fletcher. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. He lost one down the sideline. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. And they're not on the same page there.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Back to pass, it's back. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat gets there. 14-yard line.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to fourth down. The Canes decide to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game.
David.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good jump. Coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Now on first down from the 30. Power football with the run. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick release by the QB. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And the extra point is good. It's 24-13. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Pulls and fires complete. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Snagged in the middle, it's Fletcher. Spin, still running. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
The Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, hoping to...
Field looked like something from backyard football.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Michigan State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing.
Best concession, stand.
All cylinders. They're up 14 over Boston College. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll pull it on the read. Finding open areas. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though.
Catch inside the 25. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone for the touchdown.
That's why, as a defense, you have to gang tackle this guy. You've got to bring multiple bodies to the party because he's just way too strong of a runner. It's too hard to tackle this guy one-on-one.
And how about the running back? And that's a grown man. Like, you could tell, once he gets his feet moving, he is hard to bring down.
Crazy run.
Making plays. This is a guy that doesn't need a great offensive line because he continues to make plays even when they're not there to be made.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Daniels. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Pulls it and fires to the left. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. And the Hurricanes can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Daniels. And it's loose. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession. And the Canes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. They'll try the right side. Can't get him to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Canes. And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. An 84-yard drive there. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose. He brought down at the 24. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this. Little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
He'll do it himself. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. To the air. It's Jarvis. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Gunderson. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive. Now first and 10 from their own 46. They want that clock to run. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for the... They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Tyson. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He just got back to the line of scrimmage and tried to run it out of the gun and found no room at all. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just lineup. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. To the air. It's Beck. Got his man. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. And the Canes will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Daniels. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. This offense. Absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Fletcher.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back. Let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
Trying to beat the D deep. Brings it down on the right side. He'll be brought down. The 3-yard line, an explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Wants to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. Big fella moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's got it. Touchdown in the waning moments, and we're a deuce away from the tie.
Are you kidding me? Man, great job by this offense, but the work is not done. You knew what you needed when you started this drive. Late in this ball game, time's running out. It's not on your side. I got to find my play, my best 2-point conversion to go tie this puppy up.
He's not going to get there. The defense coming up with a big stop.
33/37 is crazy.
on to
That
this
was wild.
two-point lead deep in the fourth. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next
No
guys
way.
catch the football, secure,
Insane
get your
stuff.
butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat.